It is my distinct pleasure to welcome you to the stage and to be the first to say congratulations on this well-deserved industry award. Stan.
Good evening. John, thank you very much. Thanks to HIF, Enos, Steve, and the board. This is a real shocker to me, and I'll try and make it brief. Because I have to get up here, I haven't been drinking and partying like most of you guys, so I'm ready to get on with it too. So I'll wrap it up here. Some of the previous recipients here, John Millam, who you just saw, Ron Granville, Jackie Saphir, Brian Avery, and I'm not sure I didn't make a wrong turn somewhere, but being in that group of iconic people in our industry is very special to me, and I appreciate it. You know, I've done a little bit of public speaking, but tonight I'm here and my wife and family, two of my daughters, one of my daughters, Natalie, is here with my son Harrison, who helped me launch this program. They're sitting right over there. Thank you, guys. This makes it a little tougher, and my son at 17 stood up on this stage 5 years ago. Some of you may have seen him, and really pretty much crushed it. So I got a high bar to jump over here. I'm not sure I'm capable of doing it, but I'll give it a shot. So I've been in this multifamily business for a long time. I don't even like to say the number of years because it's hard for me to believe. I graduated from college and moved into one job, one office, one industry, and that's where I've been the whole time. I've had a tremendous career. The last time when I drove into my office for the first day was the last time the Federal Reserve did insane things like they're doing currently to us. I was naive enough to not recognize what was going on, or I may have turned around and gone back to the ski hill. Marcus and Millichap recruited a bunch of people from Utah. They recruited people that were Mormons that had gone on missions and sold religion. They thought that maybe that's what I was, and after I struggled for 2 years in the business, Bill Millichap came up to me and said, okay, I think I figured this out now. You haven't made a penny, you're not a Mormon, right? So that was my start, and it was a little rough. Anyway, it's been an amazing journey, and it's really about the relationships that John touched on. And those relationships fostered a great career, some tremendous times, some tremendous success, and they also fostered the Affordable Housing Initiative. And we'll talk about that in just a minute, but you know, I think for us, it really is just simply about the relationships. I've got a great team. They're all sitting right over there, the IPA team. They're the people that make this thing work from the back. As Steve and Enos will tell you, I'm a great big picture guy and horrific on details. So they back me up in the institutional property business, and HIF backs me up in the Affordable Housing Initiative. So I appreciate all the support. My two partners are over there. They happen to be my Sicilian brother-in-laws, Sal and Phil. Many of you guys have interfaced with them over the years. They've been with me for 22 years. Amazing individuals. They elevated everything that I did, and we as a group took this to a very high level, and now they continue on with a lot of people in this room. So it's been a great partnership. Thank God it worked out, because there's a long, long history of things that don't go well with Sicilians, and I didn't want to be on the other end of that. The Affordable Housing Initiative came about. I, like many people in the audience today, sat at those tables, listened to incredible stories about people's lives that had been changed by HIF and the emergency housing program. People that really were good people, that were working, that were trying, and they got derailed in their lives by a family illness or a divorce or an injury, something that really was out of their control. And it was very touching to me, and it would fill me with all kinds of motivation and inspiration, and then I would leave and go back to a very busy, full, spectacular life, and come back next year, like many of you do, and nothing happened. 2018, I was sitting at the dinner table with Harrison, my son, and he came home from St. Francis High School and he said, "Dad, I'm really bummed because two of my favorite teachers are leaving the area, the Bay Area, and they're can't afford to live here." So we started talking a little bit about the housing crisis, and he talked about the Stanford medical people who live in their RVs on El Camino in Palo Alto. And then it all became super real to us. After brainstorming for a little bit, we outlined the framework for the AHI program, and John touched on that a little bit. So I'm not going to go into it too deep, but it's a way like Travelocity and Airbnb where you wring out an inefficiency in our business, which is vacant apartment units, and give them to families in need, social workers, first responders, teachers that can't afford to live in our area, and it gives them a place to live at 50% approximately, plus or minus what their market rents would be. And it doesn't have a big impact on the bottom line. And the beauty of this is, a week ago I was with the mayor of San Jose, Matt Mahan, who's a wonderful guy, and he gets it. He gets what we're trying to do here in affordable housing. And we talked a little bit about the cost to build one single affordable housing unit in the city of San Jose is $900,000 to $1 million. One. It takes 5 years to build that housing unit. This program can provide housing units for people immediately with very little out-of-pocket costs and very little bureaucratic red tape. So it's a wonderful program, and I'm really proud to be a part of it. There's a lot of participants in the room that can validate this, and it'd be remiss if I didn't thank some of them, the big people. So I know this is normally, when we hear somebody talk about this on an award show in Hollywood, everybody heads to the bar and they don't care about the film editor, but these people deserve this. Essex Property Trust, Prometheus, Sequoia Equities that I know are here somewhere, you guys, great supporters. Avalon Bay, Able Management, hopefully they're in the room. Costco Properties, Arcadia, Strom Properties, Saris Regis. I know I've missed some people, but they've been longtime supporters of this, and it's been an awesome ride. And they've created amazing stories for these people. Jim Castellanos, who is Costco Properties, was meeting last week with Enos and the HIF people because he's now working with the San Jose Police Department Academy to house police academy candidates in the AIH program. And he's been talking to Enos in the last few weeks. I don't need to tell anybody how difficult it is to hire police to keep our city streets safe. And so we're looking at potentially 20 applicants to the program. So it's people like Jim and others that are really stepping out and doing great things. Tonight we're going to go back, after tonight we're going to go back to our busy lives. Please connect with the people at HIF and see how you can get involved. It's a fantastic program. Harrison, 5 years ago, you stood up to this podium and you did a wonderful job, and you talked about the program. It's working. It's working. It's providing relief to beautiful people. You should be very proud. You said, "I can't wait." to meet the people we help. I'm sitting at a table with some people that we help, and I can't wait to see you meet them when there's a break here. Finally, I'm a really blessed guy. I've had an amazing career, amazing friendships. As John alluded to, we leaned on those relationships in our business to create this program, and we'll be back. Was it Deion Sanders said at Colorado last weekend, we're coming. So we're going to be back to everybody and expect everybody to be in. I have an amazing family. My wife, Maria. Our 4 children, Allie, Natalie, Sophia, and Harrison, are accomplished, but more importantly, they're extremely compassionate and caring individuals. You have amazing achievements in academics, college sports, and careers, and have far surpassed anything I ever accomplished at your age. Thank your mom for that something extra that enables you to soar, and the compassion that she's instilled in you. You're the biggest reward and the joy that I have in my life and success story, far and away above anything else we've accomplished here. And in closing, thank all of my friends for the relationship that we've had. That's why I'm still here doing what I'm doing. You inspire me, you challenge me, and I'm grateful to call you my friends. Thank you.